Hi guys. In this video, I'm just gonna go overview of Zapier. So Zapier is a platform where it connects two or more apps, so that you could use the power of automation in a more efficient way. And automation can actually help you save a lot of time. And so I'll just go overview on what is Zapier and how it can how it can actually help you save a lot of time. So I'll just go into apps so you can see that how many like different apps can connect with you. So you have one app called Gmail and then another app, preferably Google Sheets. So how do you connect Gmail with Google Sheets? So Zapier is your only solution there, where it actually helps you in connecting Gmail and Google Sheets, and also top many apps in it's not restricted to uh, Google Sheets and Gmail, but you can, as you can see here, it also connects with Google Sheets, Twitter, even with social media links, and Trello is a project management tool here. Google Forms, Airtable, HubSpot, Asana, Instagram, Salesforce, WordPress, and the usage of Zapier is like endless, because the you can actually do so much of automations here in Zapier. So I'll go to my account and I'll just give an example of what I do personally, and save a lot of time. So this is one of the app here. So what it actually does is, like, I have been starting a Facebook group. So I created a landing page here, and as you can see, you can use this landing page. I'll just go here and edit. So the landing page actually does is, like, it collects our information, the name and the email address, people who are interested in joining the group. So if you're like, I would just send the link to the people who are interested in the group, and they would actually enter their name and email address. It would collect the name and email address and store it in my landing page. So, but I want that email and the name of the person to enter into my CRM. CRM is like a customer relationship management software, where it actually helps you. If you're into business, you would know what is CRM and everything. So that's the process here. So what I do is, like, this is the landing. So you could actually search for any apps here, and you can just click landing here and the trigger. So before going into in depth, I'll just want to give you, to make a zap, you need two things. One is trigger, and the second one is action. So what do you mean by trigger and an action? So for every process to happen, there should be one trigger. For example, in my task, a person is entering the email or name, so that's a trigger. I would compare this to a if you want to compare this, I would take an example of a person getting angry or happy, because a person would get angry or happy because there should be some trigger to make him angry or happy. Uh, if you're in love, a person, when other gender proposes you, that's a trigger, and you become happy, right? So if there is if you're a boss in your company, and if an employee makes a mistake, you'd get angry. So the mistake which the employee makes is a trigger to you. So, and the action you're doing is you're becoming angry. So that's how you compare uh, a zap in Zapier. So the basic thing we should have to create a zap is we should have a trigger. So in my Zap, a new lead, a person who enters his name or email address, is a trigger for me. And I'll just continue here. So this is a webhook where the Zapier actually makes it. So this is of a kind where Zapier and landing key works with it. So you just have to copy this, and I'll just copy it, and I'll just go here where I have integrations with Zapier here, and I'll just paste the webhook here, and I'll just save and close, and I'll just continue. So what happens is, like, whenever a person enters their name and email address, it actually shows Zapier pulls out the information from landingy and you shows you a sample of the. This was the first sample which I made. The name I entered the name NAV in that, and the email address is this. So it showed created a sample. When I did it, it pulled a lead. So I'll just click it and I'll just continue it. So I'll just go and I'll just get more samples here. So it's pulling in samples. It pulled samples again, and this was pulled in like 5 seconds ago. This was the last um, test which I done, which I did. So it was like this. I just put 123 at gmail.com in the address. So I'll just click continue here, and the next thing will be an action. So after a zap, so after the trigger, there should be an action. So what would you want that lead to go, or what would you want that to be done? So do you want the lead to be placed in a Google sheet arranged in rows and columns, or I just want, but personally I just want my lead to be in my CRM, personal CRM. So Salesflare is a CRM which I use. So I connected Salesflare to Zapier. I just search for Salesflare and it'll be there. So most of the apps, top apps will be Zapier integrated, so you don't have to worry about it. So what do you want that lead to be? What do you want the name and email address to be? You want to create a contact in your CRM, or do you want create a new opportunity, or do you want to create a new account, or do you want to search the account, or find the account, or find the opportunity? So I just want to create an account. I just click continue, and this is where I would click. I will connect my Salesforce account here. So I have already connected it, and I'll just click continue here. So how do you want to create that account? So whenever a lead pulls in, the step one is like the name. So when I click here, I can choose the full name. That the person who was entered in this landing page, the name would show you here. And I click here name, and the email address is what the information which was given, and the email. And first name is pretty much. So I don't want two names or two emails. I just click I have done already. So the first name is like I have already the first name is the same as name and tag. So for this actually I have named this landing page as Facebook group joining list so that it would be easy for me to understand where this lead can be. So I would actually this is an optional feature here where I could add tags to the lead in my CRM so that I would know where this person has come from which landing page has this person come from. So I have added the tag Facebook group joining list. So I've added it and I'll just continue it. So successfully the test was done and that's all finished and the Zap is off. So you have to on Zap so it's working. So as of right now it is working. So I'll just create a test here and I'll just paste it here. So this is my personal CRM here, and so what name should we give this? Like test Zapier is the name, and Zapier Zapier.com. Yep. So before that, I'll just show you: is there any Zapier accounts in my CRM? So no contacts found, right? So yeah. So when I click the landing page here, join the group, what actually happens in the background is like landing key sends the information, test Zapier as the name and the Zapier at Zapier.com email address to Zapier. And what Zapier does is, as we are connected sales flyer with Zapier and landing key, it actually sends that information to sales flyer also. So we can go via here in the apps and task history. So this is where um, it shows you what has done in the task. So it takes 1 minute or 2 minutes to appear, but it will eventually get appear. So yeah, you can actually refresh it again and again. As you can see, the zap has been completed here, and so what happens is like the data in. So I'll go here and so when you search for the sales flyer, there was no contact, right? So I'll just refresh. Yeah, see, as you can see, when I click the lead in my CRM, the name of the person is Test Zapier, and the email is zapier@zapier.com, and the tag is tagged as Facebook group joining list. So this is how Zapier actually works, and so instead of how this has saved me time is like these are the leads which are collected from my campaigns, and instead of just downloading the leads and uploading to my CRM, it actually makes the process automatically, and it gives an automation competition edge over your competitors. So this will actually save you a lot of time, and it's also a cool feature you could use. So I hope this video was useful for you guys, and thank you.